Okay. Hey, we live. It's your man Nova. And this live stream, man, what a weekend it has been. I just got back from Mineral Wells, Texas. Mineral Wells is one of those places that feels like you time traveled. You traveled to a different time period, man. Part of Texas where before you get to this part, you're gonna start seeing, you know, ranches. You're gonna start seeing patriotic things. You know what I'm saying? And it's a place that, when you imagine Texas, you know, and I'm talking about like old school Texas. Mineral Wells is one of those places. The story behind the city is actually that there was the city is called Mineral Wells after some the wells that they had over there. They had springs that it was about the water. The water was said to have mystical properties where when people would touch it or drink it, they would get healed of different illnesses. So from there, it allowed for people, they started building like spas and hotels, and it was a health resort place when people were feeling like they weren't in the right, they weren't in a healthy situation, they would go over there. And it's nowhere near what it was because I saw the photos. I think this was like in the, what was that? Either the 1800s or 1980s. I don't know. I didn't get to see the date real fast, but yeah, it was a long time ago. But the place used to be like a hub, like it was a hub for I think like 30, I think maybe like 20 years, 20 years, something like that. It was a hub of health and nutrition, and I feel like people were living a dope life over there because the architecture is real fly. Like I could see how, if they were hosting clubs, and just, events in those different places, how that would have been positive, how would have been a great experience for the people, for the locals. And then on top of that, you're surrounded by people who are ideally all about health as well. So it's a little bit fascinating of a place. But aside from that, man, just imagine, going through for a stroll and then you hop into like, a candy store, and the candy store has that real vintage candy store type of aesthetic and feel. And on top of that, the music that that what is it, like the 40s, some doo-wop, some doo-wop and all of that music that just it make you feel like you walking through that. I think the movie was called Grease. I think the movie was called Grease, and it was just a real beautiful place. Talk to the locals. The food was not good. The food that I had was not good, man. I ain't gonna lie with you. The food was not good, but the people were cool. People were cool, you know. And then what else? What else? Yeah, so I was there for a conference. This is for the organization is called Toastmasters. If you haven't heard about Toastmasters, you should look it up. Toastmasters is a community for people that are improving their skills in public speaking. And right now, we're living in a media driven age. You have to become good at communicating. And joining a local Toastmasters is one of the best steps that you can make towards your vision of being an effective communicator, a good communicator. Is going to unlock the ability for all the things that are in your heart for you to be able to express that. And from there, you know, most people have a good heart. They just don't know how to express it. And of course, the world put people in different situations where, but the core issue for so much of society is really it come down to communication. And I still have, a long way to go, in terms of just continue to grow. But Nonetheless, I've made a lot of improvements. And that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, it's all about making improvements. And by the grace of God, he's the one that he don't complete. He don't stop whatever. He don't not complete stuff. As an individual, you are a work. Your life is created to have meaning. So God not gonna give up on you. He's not. No matter what you go through, He's not gonna give up on you. So that being said, all I'm saying this is to say this. Go ahead and research about Toastmasters. If you have any questions and you want to just reach out to me, go ahead and leave questions in the comments. All of that, go ahead and leave comments over there. You could ask me where I got this shirt from. I might decide to tell you. You could ask me where I got these sunglasses from. I might decide to tell you. And yeah, that was about the Toastmasters mineral wells. These were some of the these were some of the cool parts. And then on my way home, no, I don't want to tell that story. I don't think I should tell that story. On the way home, tell you a little bit about some vulnerability. Some vulnerability, man. My car, my 7 Series, my the Dapper Mobile, the legendary Dapper Mobile, man, the James Bond Mobile, the Pac Mobile, the Tupac Mobile, man, the 1999 740 IL. Man, today I had to get it towed. I had to get it towed from Weatherford all the way to Irving. How much it cost? It cost me $440 to tow my car from Weatherford to Irving. I'm driving on the highway, and I just noticed I was losing power on the highway. And man, by the grace of God, there was an exit that was right around, just literally there was an exit that was just 100 feet in front of me. And I was able to gracefully, man, just be able to make that exit. And then from there was a gas station that was just close enough for the car to get halfway, more than halfway up the ramp. And from there, I had to park it right there. The the gas station was right there. It had a convenience store, of course. And man, first thing I had to do was just check the hood and see if there was anything that I could, based off of the knowledge that I have. I've been a software engineer for 10 years, and yet I don't know much about vehicles. And in the future, I intend to change that. I intend to become better with vehicles, with the mechanical engineering. I believe that with just more time, just these are things that where we're moving towards in society, we're going to be able to make this standard knowledge, education, you know. But it's important for a man to, understand vehicles, understand mechanical engineering. And from there, I poured I, I poured the coolant, try to see if it was the coolant, maybe overheated. From there, tried the oil, maybe it ran out of oil. Man, after I tried those two things, I went inside inside the shop, the convenience store inside. not a convenience store, but you know what I mean. Gas station, the store connected to the gas station. And I asked the gentleman if he knows about vehicles. This guy, he was an expert. He knows about vehicles real well. So from there, he gave me different hints, different ideas. Man, I'm standing outside. I'm wondering what am I going to do? And next thing I know, I see a white truck pull up next to me, big bottle of water, big one, and he handed to me. It's ice cold too. He handed to me, and this gentleman, man, this he was an older white man, and man, Jeff, shout out to you. I say white. I mean, he's a brother in Christ, but I say white just to let people know this because right now we live in a society where everybody tries to make it like there's some, all of these things that we should, not be able to recognize our brothers and sisters, even though we're all brothers and sisters. But we all look, man. I don't want to get lost in it, but the main thing I want to say is I'm highlighting to you that I'm a black male. I'm a big black man, and this brother, it's a white brother. He white. Pull up with a a big bottle of water, man, and from there, man spent maybe 30 minutes, maybe 30 minutes to help me check out all of the things that he thought could possibly be wrong with the vehicle. He brought up a couple of different great ideas, man. He helped me check under the hood. He helped to check the battery, to see if it was a battery issue. He brought his truck over so we could do the battery charge, check that out. That didn't work. From there, we checked out maybe it's just the gas. Maybe the car ran out of gas because for a little bit of time, the gas the gas meter thing it didn't seem like it was registering the same thing on the dashboard. On the dashboard sometimes the car should be able to it show the numbers, how many miles you got left, but it wasn't matching up with the manual meter. So yeah, man, and we tried the gas, man. The man bought a whole container of the premium gas, and from there helped me to be able to, fill up the car with some gas, and still didn't work, man. Then from there, after a while, we had tried everything that this man could help out with, and from there, he gave me his number and said that his kids are waiting for him at home. But if I need any extra help, that he'll be able to help me out the best that he could. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you, brother. And maybe one day when you see this, or one day when more of my journey is revealed by the grace of God, I'll be able to just do some sort of token of appreciation to you and be able to tell about this story. You could be helping somebody you don't even know who you're helping. And I'm just saying that I appreciate that. That's a beautiful thing. And from there, man, I had the we tried everything, and from there I had to tow the car from Weatherford all the way to Urban, which is like 50 miles, 40 miles. Yeah. So yeah, that happened today on my way back. So right now, I'm telling you this because man, I'm increasing just my vulnerability is something that I want to increase in my own way. We live in this crazy world where people want to act like this or act like that, but I feel like for me personally, incorporating some level of vulnerability is going to be of value to just everybody around me, truly, you know. And aside from that, man, the other thing that man, the other thing, nah, nah, come on, calm down with all that. Calm down with all that. Hey, calm down with all that. So maybe if we give her attention, then she'll calm down. Y'all know EOS. I'm gonna make some videos about how having a cat is the best pet for people that are honestly. I just think that they're the best pet. But aside from that, yeah, I was telling y'all about the my vehicle getting towed, but you know the other thing about it is, yeah, man, it was just what happened. Hey, sometimes some things ain't nothing else to it. That's just what happened. You know, not happy about it. I'm not happy about it. That car, that's my first car that I ever had, and you know, it's one of those things where it's your first car. You know, you have a lot of stories with that. So, I took it. We took it to the shop. Gonna find out what the verdict is, what the situation is. That's a little bit about the weekend. Talked about the Toastmasters. What else I talk about? Yeah, we talked about the Toastmasters. We talked about mineral wells. Talked about the car, getting towed. And man, the other thing, man, is really about faith, man. It's really about faith. I don't know. That's all I could say. That's all that I could explain to you right now. It's really all about faith, man. Um, on the journey, everybody doubts you, except for maybe some people. We might have. I think for a lot of people, they might. I think for a lot of people, the way that it works is that there's somebody. There, not a lot, but there's somebody that sees it, that sees the thing inside of you, the potential that's inside of you. And I think the challenge of life is that you have to make whatever level of support that you've gotten, whatever, even whether it be a lot or not, life is about using that support, that level of support that you have gotten in order to be able to flip that into becoming successful, doing something great. This is what cats do, man, by the way. Really. Really. This coming weekend, I'm gonna start hosting a workshop weekend. Every weekend, I'm gonna be hosting a workshop. These are all tech related, teaching technical skills. It's something that you need to learn. AI it's a wave. All right. There's two different things that happen with a wave. It crashes on things and some people are able to ride that wave. All right. There is a gap right now as the companies that are investing all of their resources in AI, they know it's going to lead to high valuations, all that stuff. They're all playing the investment game. They're playing the business game. Okay, it's about it's about valuations and profits, stuff that I know very well about. They're playing that game. For you, somebody that doesn't have hundreds of millions to invest in uh, creating the robots, what should you do? Use the tools that are created to clarify what you should do to create your vision. That's what you should do with AI. It's the ultimate tool. The best way that I can describe it to you is like a genie. It's like literally like having a genie. All right. The better questions that you have, the better questions that you're going to be able to, the better outcomes, the better things are you're going to experience. It truly is like a genie. It's everybody knows it's Google 2.0. All right. And the best things that people can do is understand that right now you have the possibility of using this tool to be able to help you set up your own business, to help you set up your own operation. I'll make this very clear with you. I'm not saying that this is going to be an easy journey for you. I'm not saying that it's going to be a cakewalk for anybody. What I'm saying is that it's the most worthwhile thing that you can do. And you can also achieve a lot very quickly. It is possible. Matter of fact, it's likely, especially if you go through a full training program. I'm talking about if you're trying to navigate the whole situation by yourself and figure everything out. I don't advise that. What I advise for you to do is to understand what your vision is. From there, find a mentor, find a system, and truly walk in that. Follow a mentor, follow a system, lock in, do comparative analysis, lock in, choose the best one for you, and lock in on that. Find out what it takes to get results in that way for whatever industry, whatever thing that you are interested in. And for these workshops, some of them are going to be for free. So stay tuned for those. Some of them are going to be paid, especially the ones where we're teaching technical skills. Those ones. And by technical skills, what I'm meaning is programming. All right. That's what I mean by technical skills. AI, I wouldn't call that necessarily, well, of course, in a distinct way. Some cases it is, you know, definitely technical because you're creating out of it. But in terms of using Chat GPT, the most important thing in that realm is knowing what to ask, creating powerful prompts. And we have you covered for that. That's going to be one of the workshops. And yeah, these are things that are going to be coming up around the corner. Toastmasters, Tech Founder Pro, Car Got Towed, whole lot of T words. All right. Another T word, man. I'm just going to give it to God. I'm just thankful. Why? I just am. That's what I chose. That's what I am. I'm thankful. Not been an easy week. Not been an easy month. Nope. Hasn't. So many curveballs. People throwing curveballs. People throwing shots, people, all of this. How dare you be who you are? Who do you think that you are? You're not even you're not even who you all of the doubters. Yeah, man. You're not alone. You're not alone. So here it is, man. It's your man Nova, somebody that's on my journey of improvement. That's all. Journey of improvement, journey of service, journey of experience, journey of expression, expression of your soul, expression of your soul. That's what it is. What's your soul express to you? What is your life's work? What is the art of it? What does it say? Mine personally says, I can't tell you that. I can't tell you that. Don't forget this quote. Don't forget this saying. What looks like magic is really information. What looks like magic is really skill. What looks like magic is really experience. Those are the three things that look like magic: information, experience, skills. Don't forget, it's a skill. Whatever you see, it's a skill. It didn't come automatically. No matter what you see, it's a skill. It's a recognized skill that was invested in through time. Time is the only investment that you have. Time is a real thing. Why do you think these TV stations, why do you think they became influential? It's time. That's all for the stream. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Like the video, subscribe on my channel. There's real exciting things going on. Don't forget about the workshop. You do not want to miss it. But if you will, we're going to do it again. Don't worry about that. It's your man.